I finally saw Enoch. For those who don't know what Enoch is a biopic of Pastor Enoch Adejare Adeboye. Of course, before the movie was released, I had anticipated it because of the story of the person it is to portray. Yeah. So, and the fact that Pastor Adeboye is somebody I seriously respect, I look forward to seeing his beginning. I look forward to seeing how the journey was for him and everything like that. And sincerely speaking, I wasn't disappointed after seeing it. Like, I wasn't disappointed at all. From the cast to the crew to the song and everything like that. Okay, so one of the things I saw in that movie is that there is actually a beginning in the journey of purpose. This is just one man, an intellectual who was just about his life, his career. He wanted to be the best. He had ambition. He had a vision of what he wanted his life to be, right? Just like several of us, we just want our lives to be good. We want good things for our life. Many of us, we have dreams and aspirations for our lives, which in themselves are not wrong in any way. But there came a point in his life where he was to choose between following his dream and the purpose God had for him, right? So as good as his dreams were, there was this other path that does not look so good at the inception. So he was to leave his flourishing career, with apartments and everything, and it was to travel. It was to go down, to another city, and to go and start life afresh with his family, and that spoke to my heart. How that sometimes God calls us from a journey of the known to that of the unknown, and sometimes that is where many people miss out in this journey of destiny, because sometimes, of course, it is not in any way easy for one to just say, okay, I want to leave what I already know, what I'm certain of, what I'm sure of, for something I don't even know how to navigate. And I think it was the same thing for Abraham when God called him out of the land of his father, out of the land he has been used to, out of a people and a place he has been used to a place that he did not even know. He didn't know what was going to happen. He wasn't sure of how the journey was going to be, yet he obeyed. I think that was what Pastor Adeboye did at that point. And it's just the same thing for us, how that sometimes we have everything just figured out. If I take this step and it leads to this one, if I take this step and it leads to that, every plan is all sorted out, and we are sure because that part is something that we have a good knowledge of. Now, we are called onto something that does not even look good, or it is not even clear, something that looks so vague. And that is what separates people sometimes, and that is what makes a difference sometimes. Our ability to let go of our will or ambitions, our goals, dreams, aspirations, to take up what God is asking us to take, even though it is not sure or certain. And sincerely, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. But from what I saw how that it did that. It's a huge sacrifice. And one of the things I learned from that is the fact that any man who would do the will of God must leave something, right? So I cannot journey with all of myself, my will, my aspiration, if everything that has my, and I do not have a place for God in it. So if it would really matter to God, it has to be that I'm willing to let go of the convenience, the comfortable, the comfort zone, what I've been used to. I'm willing to let go of everything, and I'm willing to lay hold on that which God is ready to give me, no matter how bad or how poor it seems in the first place. I saw there again little beginning and obedience to God. The beginning was really, really little. It's really, really little, but he obeyed. And that also points to the fact that, for most journeys, sometimes we feel that it has to start on a big note and everything like that. Most of the little steps we take actually are the ones that culminate into the big achievement and successes that great men achieve. So if only we would dare to follow God, as He leads us in that journey of purpose and destiny, it may be little, but there's an assurance of a great landing. It may not be easy along the lines. The sacrifices involved. There was a time he had to give all of his savings, to the church for the cause of God. And I believe and I know that wasn't a small thing to do. That wasn't a convenient thing to do. Yet he did it with his wife, and eventually it paid off. And I'm very sure that when he was making all of those sacrifices, I never thought he could have envisaged that his life was still going to be like this. And there was a time I was speaking with somebody, and the person mentioned out that, okay, can you imagine if Pastor Adeboye has actually continued on that path, of being the youngest lecturer or whatever, the youngest VC, what's the great achievement he could have achieved in his life? If he has continued that path, and he has disobeyed God, was called upon his life, and he has just continued on that path, it's possible that apart from, yes, of course, might has done so much in the education and everything, but and it would have impacted a lot of life, a lot of students, a lot of people that would have come his way, but it would not have been in the perfect will of God for him. So another lesson I learned from that is the fact that sometimes the things that we are called out from, they are not things that are entirely bad in themselves. So it's possible maybe for somebody to have a particular skill, and we could also use that. But God is saying that, I do not really want you to use that particular skill, right, in that way. Maybe there's something else that I've called you for. And if care is not taken, we are tempted to believe that, I have sincere motives, my heart is right, and so God, let me just stick to this particular thing, since it would also give you glory. So I personally believe that it is safer to let go of what we think would bring glory to God, or what we think we want to do for ourselves, and embrace what God wants us to do. Because in the long run, what really matters to God is the things we do in accordance with His will for our lives. Thank you for watching my video today. For my returning subscribers, I really, really want to appreciate you. Thank you so much for staying. Thank you for your love. Yeah. For those who are just watching the video for the first time, I'm glad you're here. Yes, I am. I'm glad you are here. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the notification button. Yes. Also, don't forget to like, to share, and to comment. Thank you.